buzzy kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
Beautiful thing to see a full stadium.
And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense is on the field for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early, get into a rhythm, as you said.
Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. Three-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a three-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
They'll keep it on the ground. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
When it goes out of bounds,
will snap it on first and 10. Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Keeps it on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Thomas looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go.
Gotta catch it.
He dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hand and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
First down, 2 seconds.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. He'll toss it. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to...
He's going for a big play downfield.
So used to fucking infield being square.
They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Grab near the sticks. It's Winfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Like, what is that?
Why
Why is it behind him so bad?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
Nice run. Great job by the running back. Making a cut, getting more south, getting some positive yards. Now setting up a 4th and short decision for you. What do you got on deck? What are you going to call?
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Boy, they had that last drive proving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
He stopped. I thought he was going to keep running the drive.
Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Sweet cut there. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Thomas back to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he gets nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads.
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in, it's Winfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turns it on at midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Thomas looking to fire. Complete on the shuffle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence.
Got some room into the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Thomas back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Fenley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. Knocked off his feet.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth in the feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots? Who's going to make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Collins. With the catch, it's Jacobs. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Jesus.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that.
Nowhere to go.
Need that ball. You need the ball.
That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you
He
let
does
it
not
go?
fucking react.
At least they fell on it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Let's go.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
See if this
Man
offense,
down on the play as the officials
not
take a
this
break to
offense,
let
see
him
if
be
I can
checked
stop
out.
fucking.
Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looking for a man. It's Collins. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Going to try to get it himself. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Oh my God.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brings it to the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Thomas looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. hustling ahead on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
And you can do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Looking for the goal line. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the fourth. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They move on top here in the 4th.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Collins. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
really nice time. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass. But how about saving your best for when it matters most, late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Here's the pressure. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. He's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Looking for a deep man. He caught it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Floating away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Dropping back, it's Collins. Fires to the middle. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Need to take him out.
Guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Pulls it in. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
See if we can actually pick
I know
up
that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Oh!
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They'll bring him down at the...
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. We gotta go. Lights on the line. Good God Almighty.
Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to...
Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They're doing. Fucking me up.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Open field on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a 3rd down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. 1st and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession, and force a field goal.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Might be changing the route. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's McKinney. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. The play-action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
From the red zone, looking for a man. They've got the screen set up. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. This should be the last play of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the inside give. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Newsome. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. That that big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wants to throw. It's Collins. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Winfield. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the 1st down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Wants to go up top. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Off play action on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Finley. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Bam, almost 1,000 yards ahead of the next closest guy. We got to kick this guy out of the league.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset.
Breaks into the open.
What? Not me.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Using his feet to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he's got a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Catch in the middle, it's Bell. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Thomas looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Booth. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold offense.
That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Gonna run it. It's Booth. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Collins. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jacobs. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is just getting blown off the field right now. And frankly, we need to start going running time the rest of the way. A real stinker in Stillwater. They're trailing by 32 to Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Safe completion on the screen. Makes a man miss. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That last completion sets them up on second down. Going with the ground game left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Running back searching for a hole.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pressure coming. Gonna let it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Now the play fake. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. And some room to work. There he goes. He's in for the touchdown.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little room. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And his passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Looking to pass. It's Collins. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Finding open areas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He didn't make it.
I can't get fourth downs.
It is what it is. There's no...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go...